What's up, everyone? And a very warm welcome back to MovieVerse EXPLAINED. Today, we're diving into the brand new Telugu film that just released this year and is already creating a huge buzz. 11. This film falls squarely into the crime, drama, and thriller categories. Right now, 11 has managed to score an impressive 7.9 on IMDb. And it's not just that. It's been receiving high praise from both audiences worldwide and some of the toughest film critics out there.
After you've watched a level, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read what you think. And if you want to see more awesome movie reviews and explanations like this, make sure you subscribe to MovieVerse Explained right now. To get notified as soon as a new video drops, click that bell icon next to it and set it to all. All right, let's get into the story. The film opens in the dead of night, where we see a black Mercedes-Benz driving deep into a forest. A person, completely covered from head to toe, gets out of the car. They pull a dead body from the trunk, lean it against a tree, and in the next moment, douse the entire corpse with petrol and set it on fire. The figure watches it burn for a while before leaving. By the next morning, the body is burnt beyond any recognition. Parallel to this, a group of masked robbers storms a finance company. They threaten the manager and steal a large amount of gold and cash from the safe. A security guard who tries to stop them is shot and killed by the robbers. We then see ACP Aravind at the police headquarters, explaining this robbery case. According to intelligence, this gang has committed several crimes, and their next targets are banks and finance companies in Chennai. His plan is to secretly attach GPS trackers to the gold in these institutions. Aravind's strategy is a success, and the police manage to arrest the entire gang. After this case, the police commissioner assigns Aravind a new mission to bust a drug trafficking ring. At the same time, another officer, ACP Ranjith, is assigned to investigate the two unidentified burnt bodies found in the forest. While Ranjith's investigation is underway, Aravind goes after the drug traffickers. He successfully raids a restaurant involved in the operation and then storms the gang's warehouse, seizing a massive stash of illicit liquor. Doctors say this stuff is so potent that drinking 3 or 4 bottles in a row would lead to certain death. Meanwhile, Ranjith's investigation gets more complicated. In addition to the first 2 bodies, 2 more are found, burned in the exact same way. With no clues whatsoever, Ranjith becomes completely helpless. Under the pressure of the case, he one day receives an anonymous call from someone claiming to have information about the murders. As he speeds to the location, he loses control of his vehicle and gets into a severe accident. With Ranjith now in a coma, the commissioner assigns this mysterious murder case to ACP Aravind. He is partnered with S.E. Manoharan, who had been working on the case with Ranjith. Aravind immediately gets to work, visiting the crime scenes with Manoharan. But the killer has been meticulous, not leaving a single hair's worth of evidence behind. During this, we get a flashback into Aravind's past. 8 months prior, a young woman named Sanjana was supposed to meet a potential groom at a restaurant arranged by her family. By mistake, she sits at Arvind's table. Despite the mix-up, she is instantly attracted to Aravind. From that day on, she follows him around like crazy, trying to win his love. But Aravind rejects her. Back in the present, another body is found. this time, the killer has made a mistake. The police find a surgical iron plate in the victim's burnt leg. This is the first and only real clue in the case. Using a code on the plate, Aravind gets a list of all patients who underwent this specific surgery in the last 7 months. Aravind and Manoharan start meeting everyone on that list. Their last visit is to the home of a man named Sudhakar. His behavior is unnatural, which makes Aravind suspicious. At the same time, another person is murdered and burned. This time, a homeless man on the street witnesses the incident and reports it to the police. According to him, a masked person electrocuted a girl who got off a bus and abducted her. Using this information, Aravind finds the girl's bike. The license found inside it leads them to a young woman named Mira. While questioning Mira, Aravind sees a photo in her room that makes him gasp. In her class at Twinbird School, there were 11 pairs of identical twins. Aravind remembers seeing a photo from the same school at the suspicious Sudhakar's house. With this connection, Aravind questions both Sudhakar and Mira again. They break down and reveal the truth. Sudhakar says his twin brother is missing, and Mira says her twin sister is missing. The killer had kidnapped their respective siblings and showed them on a video call. Then, he forced them to shoot a stranger tied up in front of them to save their twin. They both shot the person. But the next day, the killer sent a video showing them that they had unknowingly shot and killed their own twin siblings. Due to this trauma and the killer's threats, they both stayed silent and never went to the police. Aravind now understands that the killer's target is all 11 pairs of twins from the Twinbirds School. Sudhakar and Mira both mention a boy from their class named Benjamin. Aravind goes straight to meet the retired founder of the school, Ms. Shanti. She begins to tell the story of the past. Twinbirds was a special school for twins. 2 orphan twin brothers joined the school, Benjamin and Francis. Benjamin is very good at chess. Francis is first in the class. Everyone likes both of them. But because of this, the other new children in the class start to feel jealous of them. One day, while Benjamin was away for a chess tournament, the other twins ganged up and played a cruel prank on Francis. Benjamin came back after winning the chess tournament, but Francis didn't say anything because he was scared to show he wasn't happy. The next day, the kids in the class found out that Francis is afraid of the dark, nyctophobia. While Benjamin was in the chemistry lab, they played a cruel prank on Francis. They locked him inside the physics lab and turned off the lights. The immense fear caused Francis to have a heart attack, and he died right there. This happened on their birthday. Benjamin couldn't bear the death of his brother. To make matters worse, the principal covered up the incident to protect the school's reputation. Shaken by everything that happened, Benjamin leaves the school with a nun from the church. After learning this from Mrs. Shanti, Aravind understands everything. The killer is Benjamin, and he is taking revenge on every twin pair responsible for Francis's death. And he is killing them all on their birthdays. By now, only 2 pairs of twins are left alive: Sanjana and Anjana, and Dhiren and Dheeraj. Aravind takes Sanjana and Anjana to a safe house. Meanwhile, it is revealed that the anonymous call to Ranjit was actually made by Benjamin, who planned the accident so he could take over the case himself. Meanwhile, Aravind is searching for Dhiren and Dheeraj. During this time, Aravind receives a call. It's later revealed that the call came from Ranjit, who was on leave and recovering in a coma. It is then discovered that the anonymous person who called Ranjit that day was actually Benjamin. He had planned the accident and was trying to take control of the case himself. Shanti Madam calls and explains, "On Benjamin's birthday, I saw that someone had come and placed a bunch of flowers near Francis's grave. I saw it when I went to the grave on his birthday to remember him. Every year on his birthday, I've seen flowers there. Maybe Benjamin will come again tomorrow, his birthday." Aravind sets a trap at a cemetery to catch Benjamin. There, S.I. Manoharan appears disguised as Benjamin and escapes. Benjamin, also known as S.I. Manohar, goes missing. Aravind can't recognize him in the dark. Aravind quickly goes to see Sanjana and Anjana. But this is also part of the plan. Benjamin is using the threatened Manoharan as a pawn. Aravind, after regaining consciousness, quickly goes after S.I. Manohar. Finally, in an abandoned building, Aravind gives a gun to Sanjana and tells her to shoot Benjamin. Who is coming up in the lift to save her sister Anjana. Sanjana shoots, but the person in the lift is Anjana. Sanjana kills her own sister with her own hands. And that's when the biggest twist of the movie is revealed. The real Benjamin is none other than ACP Aravind himself. Meanwhile, Ranjit, who had been suspicious of Aravind for days and following him, arrives at this building. After Aravind confesses everything, a tattoo on Aravind's chest that says Francis confirms his identity. For years, he planned his revenge, joined the police force, and orchestrated this entire series of events. Here, Ranjit explains how he became suspicious of Aravind. is released from prison who turns out to be Dheeraj, from the last surviving twin pair. His twin brother Dhiran is still in prison. When Ranjit learns that it's Dheeraj's birthday today, he realizes Benjamin's final target is in prison. As Ranjit and Manoharan rush to the prison, Benjamin kills his final target, Dhiran, inside the prison, thus completing his revenge. Afterward, as planned, Benjamin takes his own life by drinking a potent poison he had previously confiscated. His last wish is to donate his healthy heart to Manoharan, who suffers from a heart condition. In the end, Benjamin's grave is built right next to Francis's, and the story of brotherly love and vengeance comes to a tragic close. So, what did you think of the movie? Drop your thoughts in a comment below. If you like watching movies explained like this, subscribe to MovieVerse Explained. I'll see you in the next super explanation. Cheers!